Happy Easter! It's Easter weekend, it's Sunday. I'm going to be cooking in a minute. Well, I'll say in a minute. I need to tidy up the living room first. Sophia's still in her room. So while she's in there, I want to run around, just pick stuff up. And then my kitchen's a tip. I've got to sort my kitchen out. There's lots of washing by the washing machine. So all day I'm going to have to dry out the washing machine going. I've just washed my hair, so it's a bit nutty. But I'm going to quickly get in that living room before Sophia runs in and makes it a tip again. So this is the living room this morning. So last night Sophia tore apart the sofa. All them seat cushions were on the floor. So it's not too bad, it's mainly just that corner, sort the toys out. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly pick up and sort out the sofa as quickly as possible. So I started by tidying up the sofa, pushing the cushions in, getting all the toys and bits and pieces off the sofa and all the crumbs that I got on there. So the night before, Sophie had pulled all these cushions out on the floor. I was so tired, I just chucked them on. I didn't tidy them up, I think my partner tidied them up so they looked half decent. She likes making like tents and houses, so with the cushions she makes a little house with them. That means we're lucky if we barely get one cushion to sit on the sofa. And then, I've never seen it, but my partner makes her tents. I don't know how she makes tents, probably with blankets and things. But the day after Easter, which I'm doing the voiceover, which is Monday, so I was at work and I thought, oh, I saw someone buy a tent. So I'm going to go and have a quick look. And I found her this, it's like a VW camper type van, but it was like an ice cream van tent. So I thought that was really cool. But as always, we didn't know what size it was going to be. For all we knew, it was going to take up the entire living room. But it wasn't that big. It was fine. It was just the right size. So tonight she's been selling us ice creams and being in her tent. She's got her blankets in there. She's got a tablet in there. She wants to sleep in there. So I think it's safe to say she's enjoying the tent. So it's £18 from Matalan. I did see one in Poundland, I don't know, last summer. I wanted to get it, and you know that look your other half gives you, and then like, no, don't spend any money or any more money, don't buy any more tat. So I was a good girl, I put it back. But I think that was about £10, and it would have been so much easier and a bit cheaper if he just let me get that. Sorry, I've still got a bit of a dodgy throat. It's been like over 2 weeks now. But yeah, she's loving this tent. And she wants to sleep in there, but she's not. She's going in her bed tonight. And then we actually went to Home Bargains afterwards. Sophia come in and she was looking at stuff. She was really good. She didn't ask for toys and that, but she did pick up this like kids makeup thing. Which I wasn't entirely happy about. But when she got it out and she wanted it on, I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. You can barely see it. So I'm happy with that. But I'm hoping she doesn't keep asking for makeup now, because she is 4. I'm not putting makeup on a 4-year-old. It's just, I think that's way too young. Sorry if I cough during the video and my voice goes funny. So when I talk for a few minutes, my throat goes funny and I just want to cough, but I need to get this voiceover done for this video. As you know, I'm always busy or always got the kids with me or my partner. I don't often get a few minutes to myself just to do the voiceover. I find the editing of the videos really easy. It's just finding that little bit of privacy and me time to do the voiceover. So I'm taking the opportunity. It's about 11:30 Easter Monday at night, and I'm going to try and quickly do this, well, quickly as I can. I did edit the video originally, it was like 45 minutes long. I got it down to 28 minutes. You have to let me know what you think, if you want longer videos or not. I don't know what people really want time-wise with videos. So this might be one of my longest videos. I think this is my longest video. So let me know what you want, if you want like videos that are 10 to 15 minutes, or like 15 to 20 minutes, or 20 to 25 minutes, that sort of thing. Let me know what's a good amount of time on a video. So I don't normally do it, I don't do it as often as I should. I clean down the little footstool there. I clean down her cooker at the top there because it gets some cat hairs on it, because it's right near the window where Tiger comes in and out. And then this gets dusty, so I gave this a quick little dust. So Sophia was in bed this morning, I filmed this, and I was just waiting for her to come running in, but I was so lucky I managed to get the living room done before she came in. And I tried to film it as much in real time as possible. Oh, my partner got them little bunny ears from work last night for Sophia. And then these Easter eggs, my partner's family got the kids. So I'd given Dylan his egg. He had a flake egg. Sophia had a dinosaur Thorntons, and this is my partner's favourite chocolate, and they were for Sophia as well, them little Ferrero Rocher eggs. They were really nice. We didn't think she was going to eat them, so we had them. We wasn't sure if they had the little nut in the middle or anything, but they didn't, they were fine. And she loved her dinosaur egg, couldn't wait to get into it. Looking back, editing this video, Tiger's just funny on the table watching me, and he's just a funny cat. And thank you for everyone's comments for the chair. It's really beautiful, I love it, and that is such a fantastic price. I was going to get two, but I was reluctant to part with that much money. So I thought I'll see what it's like when it comes, and it was really nice. It's really posh looking. I love it. So I'm going to get another at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I will. I gave the seats a little wipe because of course they get cat hair on them. It's one of Tiger's favourite places to lie down and have a little sleep, on the table there. I don't think he knows what to do with himself. He's just half watching me, half just sitting there, thinking about what he's going to do next. So behind my door, I've got bottles of water. I'm not sure how far it went, but there was like a water crisis thing in my area. I think they thought the water was going to get shut off. It never did. And they delivered just loads of bottles of water. So they were behind the table there. I moved them behind the door, and we're slowly getting through them, drinking them. I keep one by my bed. It takes me 2 or 3 nights to get through it. So here's the kitchen, and it's just, look, I've got to get all that washing dry. So the washing in the basket needs to dry. The stuff next to it needs to go in the washing machine. And then I've got to clear the sides, put the clean dishes away, clean the dirty dishes. Yeah. And then the floor needs a good clean as well. So this was Easter. We didn't do anything special. It was a normal day. I did lots of cleaning. We cooked, sort of roast dinner. I ended up getting some chicken fillets and putting them in a shake and bake, a garlic and herb one, and we had like roast potatoes and veggies. So it was like, I think it was slightly better than a roast dinner. You didn't have to deal with the mess of like all the chicken bones and all that, and it was really nice. I think it's like one of the best roast dinners I had in a while. So my kitchen was a tip, lots of washing, things, dishes to put away, dishes and that to clean. It's just, I wasn't looking forward to getting through all that washing. There's lots of washing to dry, lots of washing to wash, and lots to put away. I managed to get the pile down in the end. It was just like a sheet, something like that there to wash. That was the paint I used for Dylan's room. I put too much in there, so I just kept it for any little touch-ups and stuff. But I thought, right, I've done it, so I'm just going to get rid of it now. I couldn't find my paint tray, so I used a pasta bowl with a bag over it. I know I should have bought another one, but I didn't want to pay out for something I knew I had somewhere, hiding somewhere. So I finally chucked that paint out. I put the bowl in the sink to wash, and then just put all the clean dishes away. Then off camera I did wash that stuff up and just left it on the draining board because I thought it dried. I put away enough dishes. I need to finish cleaning this kitchen, and I need to get dinner on. So like I said, I didn't do anything special for Easter. It was just like cleaning. I did go out for a walk. I don't know what time. It was later than I thought, but it was quite light out. It was something like 6, 7 o'clock. We went out for a walk. We just walked round a park. There's a little duck pond there, so we went and saw the ducks, and we just walked around there a couple of times and walked home. Felt nice to get out, get some air, because I was the day before on the Saturday I was stuck in all day, so I can handle 1, maybe 2 days in, and then I start thinking I need to get out, I need to do something. There's also, this is like every day my home is like this, and it takes so long to get it, looking good, and it's a daily thing, and it gets to a point I don't want to look at it anymore. I need to get out. So it was nice to go out to the park for a bit, and Sophia really loved the ducks, and even Dylan came along, and he didn't go no, didn't try and get out of it, he just came with us. He didn't like walking around the park for the second time, but Sophia insisted we walked around again, and a lot of the time what Sophia says goes, and I wanted to stay out a bit longer, so I really didn't mind. And then when we got back, my mum came over, which was nice. She stayed over for a little bit with my stepdad. And it was nice because Sophia really wanted to see my mum. So here, I'm just wiping down the sides. And there's lots of crumbs and that. I'm just wiping them onto the floor because I'm going to clean the floor in a minute. I'm not going to lie, that corner was depressing me a bit that day. There's lots of veggies, and then adding Easter eggs to the pile of stuff in that corner. I think I said it a while ago, I need to cut down on the amount of junk on my kitchen worktops. I like it better whenever it's clearer and less stuff. But it's pretty hard when some of that I just use daily. Like I tried putting the washing machine stuff under my sink, and it's like I use it a lot. I want it out more easily and more accessible to get. So I put all the washing liquid tabs in this jar. I think it just looks a bit prettier. And I don't like how them boxes close. I can barely get my hand in it. It's a pain getting it open. And then here's me. This is what we had for our dinner. We had the chicken fillets. They were £2 from Aldi, and I put it with the garlic and herb shake and bake. So in a minute you will see me getting dinner ready. But I thought, I've got to sort out the recycling. It's getting a bit out of hand. There wasn't a bag in there. So I put the dinosaur Easter egg box in there and a couple of other bits that were just in the bin without the bag. So the rubbish and recycling really get on my nerves. Basically, my partner is good to do it from time to time, unless I have to say, can you empty it, or can you help me, or basically the bin gets to where it's really overflowing and it really does my head in. So this is where I get where I get rid of a big chunk of the washing, just chuck it all in, well, mostly in. I'm so sorry about my throat still, guys. I thought it would have gone by now. I'm not sure if this is like, it might be the 3rd week. On Saturday it might be 3 weeks since I've had a cold with a dodgy throat. Dylan's got it as well. He's coughing. I can hear him coughing in his room at the minute. I have been taking stuff for it, but it doesn't seem to want to go yet. So I'm just getting the laundry liquid tablets, putting them in there, turning that on. And then them few bits I took out of the washing machine, I'm going to grab them back out of the basket and put them on the area in the bathroom. And I did manage to get an empty basket. I got all that stuff out of my area. So kitchen, at least the sides anyway, looking a lot better. And then I thought, I've got to do this floor, can't look at that anymore. Quickly done the floor. And then I managed to empty that basket out, pull it all out to dry. I thought, I can't wait for the dryer, I need to get it all out, need to keep moving, need to keep going. So here's me doing our Easter dinner, getting it ready. So these are the Aldi 15p veggies, so it's 15p for the cabbage, potatoes and carrots. And that's like a really big bag of potatoes. I can't remember the size of it. But I decided, we'll have half a cabbage, because Dylan's not going to eat it. Me and my partner eat it. And that was really hard to cut in half, even though I used that big knife. So at this point, Sophia was up. I think my partner was up as well. Dylan was still hiding in his room, probably eating the chocolate I took into him earlier in the morning. And then at some point my partner did go off to the shops. We needed some, well, we didn't need it, but he wanted some stuffing. I said I don't think we had any. And he went to Tesco's. It was the only place that was open near us, and got some stuffing. And he got a few other bits that we could have for lunch as well. So there's a small mini haul coming up as well from Tesco's. So I didn't film me doing all the carrots and chopping them up and stuff. Otherwise that would have been really super boring. But as always, I always think there's not going to be enough food, and there was plenty, and there was leftovers as well. My partner had the leftovers later in the evening. And I can't remember if I deleted this bit, but one of the carrots goes flying. That's why I hold on to each end of the carrots, because normally they go flying on the floor if I don't. And then it's dangerous when I'm cutting up carrots, because I do just like to nibble them as I'm doing them. So that's why normally by the time we get to have carrots, it's not as many as I've cut up, because I've just been picking at them. So there's the veg done. I'm probably going to stick some peas on as well if we've got those. But here's the potatoes. So all this veg I got from Aldi, and it just costs 15p each. So we got cabbage, carrots, and of course the yummy potatoes. And my partner's just gone out to get some stuffing, because I don't think we've got any in the cupboards. I hope these are going to taste nice. I decided to get a bit fancy with them. My partner And we both share doing the potatoes sometimes. And today I've put some sea salt, rosemary, and we don't always put oil on the potatoes. We use Frylight just to be a bit healthier. So I'm hoping these are going to turn out okay. So this is a little haul my partner got from Tesco's. So he got this sub baguette thing, ham and cheese one for my son to eat for lunch. He got a sandwich for himself. I had this pasta. And then he bought these cream eggs. I think they were $1.50. I don't know if they were $1.50 with a club card or just $1.50. Here's this very expensive stuffing. Well, I think it's expensive for stuffing. It was £2. I would have just left it there. I normally just get the cheap stuff. He likes them little jelly snakes. And then we got the Doritos for Dylan because he loves those. And then while everything was cooking, so I put the potatoes on. They normally take ages, but it really surprised me. They didn't take that long at all. Because I use Frylight a lot of the time, they take ages. But I don't know if it's because it's like a new oven, but they didn't take as long as I thought. So I thought I had ages while they were cooking and I didn't. But while they were cooking, I decided to do a big pile of washing and Tiger sat and kept me company. After a while, he was trying to get on the washing. I had to try and keep him off of it. I didn't want it all covered in cat hair after all of that fiasco trying to get it done and folded and away. Again, most of it was my partner's. I think I got a feeling all of it, bar the couple of towels and a cloth or two, that was my partner's washing, which I find quite funny. You'd think I had more washing, more clothes, but my partner does. He always has the most washing when I'm folding up the washing. And then Tiger's trying to get in the washing again. I think he just wants my attention. I'm sat there with him and he wants my full attention. He doesn't want me folding up the washing. And as you can see there, he's got another bowl patch. I think he's been in another kerfuffle with a cat outside. Or I say cats. I think I've said it before. When I first got Tiger, there was one other cat around here. And now there's lots of cats. And some of them are horrible little things. So I feel awful. When he comes back and he's got a bowl patch, it would just start growing back and then he's got another patch at the minute. So in the end I had to stand up folding the towels because Tiger just wanted to get involved with the towels. So here is the shake and bake, here's the chicken. So all I did is open up the bag, put the seasonings in the bag. Well, everyone knows how shake and bake works. And then I'll just put the fillets in there. And honestly, it was better than having a roast chicken. And a lot cheaper. I'm not sure how much the fillets originally were, but I bought 2 packets from Aldi, £2 each. I think I worked out the roast dinner was £3 for everyone to have a roast dinner. But then it was £5 with the gravy. Not the gravy, sorry, the stuffing. So, yeah, it was £3 for everyone to have a roast dinner without the stuffing. And because I spent £2 on the stuffing, it was £5, which is still good. But normally I just get the cheap stuffing and then I put little bits into it to add to it. So you'll see in a minute, after I finish with the shake and bake, I make the stuffing. And you'll see what I do. I don't know if it's just me that does it or if other people do it. So I try to cover as much chicken as possible. I think there's a few bits in the middle that didn't get completely covered. And then instead of messing up a pan, because it was going to get messed up, I used one of the disposable trays that I used for the roast potatoes, but I used a smaller one. So here's the stuffing. So I put some butter in there. I never read the instructions. I add the water I think's needed. And then I've got a little secret ingredient, which isn't going to be too much of a secret for much longer. So because it's the cheaper stuffing, and to give it a bit more flavour, I add gravy to it. But this time it's the Paxo one, so I don't know if it needed the gravy, but I always add a few gravy granules to it. And I just add what water I think it needs, even if I keep adding it rather than what it says. And then I'll just stir it up till it's ready and then just smooth it out so it's all level. So normally I'll put this in one of my like china dishes, like oven dishes, but I thought while we've got lots of these, I thought I'd use a disposable so it's less washing up. So let me know if you put gravy in your stuffing or is it just me? But this is how the potatoes turned out. I thought they turned out really nice. I was surprised how quickly they cooked. And then in a sec you'll see the chicken. It was so nice. So just before the end you're supposed to put a little slit in the bag, but I didn't. I just emptied it out into the tray and cooked it for an extra 15 minutes. But here's the finished dinner without the gravy. It was so nice. It was delicious. And I'm so pleased with how it turned out. And then we like our gravy really thick. Here's the gravy on it. It really was a nice dinner. And then here's the park we went to see the ducks. So this was about 6-7 o'clock. It was just me, Sophia and Dylan. And it was nice. And it was nice being that late in the evening as well. So we just walked around this bit of duck pond twice, and it's just nice getting out.
Ooh, there's another 2 ducks. 4 ducks.
So let me know in the comments how your Easter was, what you did. Did you get lots of chocolate? Just let me know everything you did. And the video is going to be ending here in a minute. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, just let me know how you celebrated Easter, really. We just, as you can see, we didn't do much. Went for a walk, had a roast dinner, just did normal things, housework and that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments and I'll see you soon for another video.